Hello, my people. We are right in Sports Palace, and as I told you guys, we want to see how it is to ride in a tram. Okay, taking a tram is just that simple. There is nothing so spectacular about it, and it's just an easy way of moving around. Most importantly, it decongest the streets. Belgium has a lot of traffic on the roads, especially during working hours. You can hardly maneuver the streets in your cars. So the trams and the metros, they help you to get where you want to go without getting trapped in the traffic, so that you can get to work and get to where you want to go right on time. So basically, a tram can pretty much contain more than, maybe at one time, more than, I suspect, 400 passengers at a go. One thing good about it is, if you don't get a seat, you can stand in the aisles and you can hold the bars. These kinds of bars, it's all over the place, and you can in fact stand and hold it and you will not fall. And because of how the rails are made, you will not even feel the movement. I think that these are great technologies that should be replicated in most of the developing worlds. What is important, gentlemen, is to get to where you want to go on time. And people having their choices and variety of choices. And also safety. Because by having stuff like this, people are not desperate to buy cars. And if there are not so many cars, there are also not so many road accidents. So you see that the congestion that happens in all parts of Belgium helps with the traffic situation. You can appreciate that there are these provisions made to make life a lot more fun. So we started at Sports Palace, and right now we have stopped at a place called Elizabeth. Sooner or later, because our destination is back where we started, Central Station, and hopefully I have also reoriented us to what traveling in the inner cities of Belgium is like, especially here in Antwerp. So basically at this point you can see people who didn't find a seat can basically sit or stand as their choices may be. In fact, children can also sit comfortably with their parents. Good provisions, sizable seats, chairs made so that people can comfortably sit and get to their destinations. Well, gentlemen, you know, our aim is every day to show you how things are done differently in different places. Yes, of course, the money invested to build a metropolis is pretty much. But with good plans, with good arrangements, you can definitely secure a robust transportation system. So as I said, we have just stopped at a place called Astrid. And right there, it tells you where you have stopped. And sooner or later, we will be stopping at Central Station. And also, the board will tell you that you have reached Central Station. At that point, you can find Oprah already on the board, and you know it's time to get off. Gentlemen, it's an easy ride. You already have a prepaid card so that when you come in, you can scan it. Once you scan it, you can sit down and you can go as far as you want to go. So, just a matter of a mile, as I told you about intermittent stops. A mile takes maybe less than 2 to 3 minutes for this very fast underground metro to get there. And you can be sure that you have arrived at a place of interest and your destination safely. We have alighted, as I said. There's Oprah, and we can now go upstairs and try to find our way out to the streets. Very, very comfortably and conveniently made. I suppose some people have ridden in this kind of a place and some people haven't. But all the same, you can take the elevators up and you can take the escalators down, but here you don't have the elevator or escalators, and they make possibility also for people to do a little bit of exercise by climbing up. So voila, there we go. We have just arrived in the moonlight up the street again where we started. Right, as I said last time, this direction would be your mayor, and this direction will be your central station. So right now we are heading to our central station, and I just thought it would be good orientation to see how you get into the tram, how you get out of it, and how you come out of it back to the streets to navigate your way to whatever destination that you want to go. As I told you, Maya is a very busy street. It never disappoints you. Every time you come here, you are very sure to find a lot of people outside on the streets just relaxing. If they are not shopping, if they are not finding something to eat, they are just walking around, sitting somewhere with their friends and enjoying themselves. Nice ice cream. I was here before, I think, and have so many choices of ice on a weather like this. I think I'm gonna go farther, and sooner or later I'm gonna come back and get myself some ice because it's kind of a hot weather. Didn't start like that earlier. Earlier it was kind of chill. It was a little bit of drizzle. The temperature had dropped, but now all that is gone. And now it has gotten warmer. And as it gets warmer, the hearts of people also get warmer. And they start to come out to celebrate a nice day. You know, some of us that come from the tropical climate, we don't find it so exciting anymore because we get sun every day, right? But here, you have winter, you have fall, you have a lot of bad weather. But as a leap of faith might have it, for like 3 months or so, people can get a break. That is called a summertime, when it doesn't rain so much and it doesn't actually snow and the weather doesn't drop so badly. So basically what you get is summer, sun, beach, enjoyment, and all what a warm climate can bring for you. Well, as I said, one of these days I might have to go to the mayor's office because if you were here like 10 years ago, it was not so. The place was not so put together. There were still roads, corrugated roads, and roads that are not so well fixed. But now I can assure you, a lot of the roads are being fixed. A lot of construction is going on, and they are trying to bring Antwerp to compete with other modern cities of the world. Well, people are going to the future. I think that every nation should aspire to go to the future. Any nation that is not aspiring to go to the future, whose ambition is to usurp people's will and suck up all the resources to themselves and family, will never be proud of having lived a complete life of civility. It is always good to live a full life when you know that you have lived at a very minimal stress level. Well, that is just what I think. I don't know what you guys think, but I know that I like me some jewelries. I like me some gold and diamonds. I like me some very expensive rings and accessories.
He always says I'm
Yeah.
not very smart. He's
I
very
like
smart. It's like kind of wit smart. But
so.
yeah.
But you know, when you're talking about jewelries and stuff, you're talking about spending a lot of money. But I don't see anybody who wants some bling that come out to this street and not feel the urge to be part of it and take a good stone and hang on their necks by the way of bling bling. Gentlemen, as soon as you come to the building called Central Station, the first thing you see is the Starbucks. Starbucks is making inroads into Europe. And I don't know who brought about this concept. This concept is in fact a great concept. Has become a bank. Construction keeps going on, and always they are remodeling and renovating to make sure that they keep up the image of a first-class world. Interesting enough, I have entered Central Station, and though for now it's home for me, I do not have to travel farther. I'm almost reached my destination, and thank you guys, really thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming with me and for escorting me by way of your companionship, by way of your subscriptions, by way of your likes, by way of your shares. So people continue to share. It's a small world. Yes, I am the one doing the broadcast, but I promise you one thing. I would never claim to have discovered Antwerpen. I came, I met, I saw, and I recorded, and I shared. People of goodwill, it was nice hanging out. Till next time, I remain your man, your brother, Maximus Stop. Peace and one love.